Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. How is everybody doing today? Good to see you guys in. It is a bright, sunshiny day here at Universal Orlando Resort. Looking forward to bringing you guys a little bit of park fun and atmosphere to brighten up your Thursday. Only 2 more days till the weekend. Thank you guys for popping in and having some fun with us here at Ear to Ear Magic. This is your first time ever joining us here, Ear to Ear Magic. My name's Chris. My wife Susan will be in the chat from here or there, and we are a family-owned and operated social media account that shares content from Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort. And Susan and I are also Travelmation travel agents. That's what we do to make sure we take care of our family, and we like to provide great content that everyone in the family can enjoy, but also to help them prepare for their upcoming trips and vacations as well. So feel free to ask questions, anything in the chat when it comes to do with these resorts, the hotels, and the things that go along with it. And if we can help you when it comes to booking and planning your next vacation, reach out to us and let us know. We stream from the parks every Monday through Friday. So whether or not you can catch us live, or if you go back and catch a replay, you should have some great content showing you exactly what's going on in the parks every single week. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And this is the first time you've ever joined us. We'd love it if you join our crew here by hitting that subscribe button. We call our crew the Magic Crew. That's the group of people who hang out in our chat, people in our community who spend time with us in the park. So thank you guys for giving consideration. It doesn't cost a thing to hit that subscribe button. Jump into the chat, have some fun. We love to have you guys be a part of the Magic Crew. Change seats here real quick. And flip this back around for just a second before we get into the parks. All right. Now the camera's a little wonky today. See if I can fix that a little bit. Woo. So welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Good morning, Naomi. Welcome in, Heather. Jill. Good morning, good morning. Universal. Good to see you, Pam. Welcome in, Elaine. Carol. No sun here in Pennsylvania. We got plenty. So feel free to take as much as you need and just keep as much as you need, Carol. We've got tons. Good morning, Robert. Kamala, welcome in. Good to see you. Love Drews. How you doing this morning? Good morning, good morning. Carol, heading in for a quick meeting, but have closed captioning on. Yeah, if you guys ever watch our streams and you're not able to turn the volume up for meetings or for whatever else been going on, this little closed captioning button should be right there. And unless we forget to turn it on, we should have closed captioning so you guys can watch along and see exactly everything's being said. Welcome in, Linda. How are you? Another green giant. Travis is here. I have not gotten a ride on the floats yet for Mardi Gras. Has that opened up? I need to go ahead and figure out. Just send me a link or something to help me out. I've never gotten on a Mardi Gras float. That would be really nice. I've always wanted to get my family on one of those. Yeah, let me know if you got some information on that, if that happened this morning. Good morning, Patricia. Welcome in, Gail. Miss Sugar Cookie. Hi, it's Universal. 8 inches of snow, 11 drew in. Wow, that's crazy. Good morning, welcome in, Grant. We have zero amount of snow today. Appreciate it, Jen. Travel safe, travel safe. Good morning, Jeff. Pleasure to meet you guys this week. Disney here said, loving our weather here today. This is really good weather. And so what does our weather look like before we get into the park? Let's talk about that just a little bit. We are at a high of 83 degrees today. Slight cloud, a little bit of clouds. This is like a 1% chance of rain. So doing really good on a precipitation standpoint. Tomorrow's going to be just as nice. High of 77, a little cooler than today. But we're going to have a little bit of rain coming on Saturday. Right now, we're talking about somewhere to a 40% chance of rain in the afternoon, cloudy in the morning. And then we're going to go back into our partly cloudies up until Sunday and Monday of next week. So that's our weather forecast if you guys are coming to Orlando. Good to see everybody popping in. I'm going to jump up and we're going to start working our way around and see what we can find out. Good morning, Cooper Benji. Good to see you. Hello, Forever Young. Love to see the cast, Magic Crew cast emojis in there. Good morning, Corinne. How are you? It opened up the last hour or so. Hey, Travis, do me a favor. Just I'm going to be streaming. If you've got Susan's number, if you've got a link or something, you can shoot it over to her. Maybe she can grab something while we're doing this. That would be great. We could even share with everybody else. I would love to be up there, be able to share. I wonder if they probably would let me stream, maybe. I could stream as we're throwing out beads. That would be so cool. Good morning, Alexander. How are you? Andrea, welcome in. Michelle, good morning, good morning. Irish Love Disney, welcome in. Oh, well, let's see. We always miss out. We've never been able, ever been able to get on a float. We've been doing this for years. We've just never been able to get on one. Let's see if I can do it while I'm right here. Oh, it would be one of those, wouldn't it? Of course, I don't have my annual passes with me, except for mine. Hi, Mr. Pigeon. All right. All right. Good morning, guys. Welcome in, Grumpy Lisa. 42 degrees and raining on Long Island. No, we're going to get you some more of that. Thank you, Samantha, for sending me the link, too. I saw that just now. Greatly appreciate that. Always happens when I'm right. Every time I get to Universal, there's always something that pops up, right? How is that? Last time I came to Universal, Disney was like popping up all this new stuff. Let's see. Oh. Let's see if I can do this. Quickly try it. See what happens. Try to fill this out while we're here, guys, before it all disappears. to try it. Sweet. I think I just grabbed myself a reservation for the end of the season because most of all the other days are already gone, like you guys said. So, good morning, Ilaria. How are you? Wow, Travis got on the first day. Sweet. That's crazy. Yeah, sorry, guys. But I never get to be on a float. I never get to share that experience with you guys, and this just opened up. So, I was going to see if I can grab it while we're on here. Do me a favor, mods, if any of you guys have this link, if you can pop it in to the chat and let somebody else grab it as well if they were interested. See if I can get maybe Susan on here too. See if I can get a few more on here. How are you guys? So I'm sitting here, I'm trying to get on the parade float so that we can maybe stream it one night. And I'm using my old phone and it is going slow. Sorry guys, I hate to do personal stuff on a stream, but this is like if I walk away and don't do this immediately, we won't get it. Go. There's number 2. Woo. Good morning, Jared. How are you? We were in Universal about 10 days ago. I missed it so much already. Well, but like you're coming back in with us this morning. So, good morning, Rachel. How are you? You're waiting for a package for this vacation? Well, you can always book a travel and have a package added later on to you as well. So. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Cindy says, would be epic if Chris could get on a parade float. I'm going to do it. I want to be on it for you guys as well, especially if they're going to let me, if they can let me stream it, that would be a lot of fun. Good morning, Terry. How are you? So you're going to be on one of the Mardi Gras floats at the end of the season? Well, actually, it looks like it's in March. Right now I've got March 7th is what I have. So I think... share it if anyone in the crew finds themselves in Mardi Gras for Mardi Gras parade. We have an amazing spot to watch the parades. Oh, that's awesome. I know we have a week. So luckily I have a few I have learned. Good morning, Thorin. Welcome in. Good to see ya. Hey, Captain Tuttle. Welcome, welcome. So I did just actually grab one for me and Owen. It wouldn't let me do them all. So one of our APs, obviously the number changed or something's going wrong with it. Thank you, Jordan, for that. Appreciate it. I'm gonna do it one by one to see if I can grab another reservation. And how cool would that be if we could finally get on a float? See, it's Susan's AP is not working. I don't know. Obviously, my AP number that I had reserved in the past is no longer valid. See if we can get Caleb on there. Bum, 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 bum. We love Mardi Gras, love the parades. Well, looks like we're going to get Caleb on if he wants to come with us. You know what? And they got this exciting music from Beetlejuice playing on the background. That just makes it that much more stressful. Bum, 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 bum. Continue. Boom. And we are done. So Caleb, myself, and Owen now have a reservation to take you guys on a parade float in March. I just realized the reason I can't do Susan and Liberty's is because we changed the reservation to a different type of reservation just recently, and I don't have those numbers in my pocket. They're actually back in the car, so we'll see. I don't know, maybe I can add them a little bit later. Cheers, James. Good morning. Good morning. Beetlejuice. Music can really affect how things go sometimes. The music in the background can make a change. Switching from Beetlejuice to E.T. Welcome in, Riley. Alright, so let me catch back up into chat. So it looks like this will be the first year in, I don't know, forever that we've ever been able to get on a parade float. Something happens every year and we're not able to get a reservation. Can't get the ladies on because I don't have their AP numbers on hand. So I'll have to let Susan and Liberty know that we'll have to try later for them. I'll try as soon as we get off on the stream today. So one of the reasons that we're starting a little bit later and we're not doing what we normally do is I did have to take Susan and Liberty and drop them off at a doctor's appointment this morning. And they are right now at that. So good morning, Mouse Ears and Beers. How are you? And so not only are we starting a little late, their doctor's appointment is about 2.5 hours long. So today, guys, we're not going to be on too long because I do have to go pick the ladies back up, and I don't want them to have to wait for me at the doctor's office. And because Susan is still in her arm brace, she cannot drive. I am the only driver in our family right now, so pretty much anywhere anyone needs to go, I have to be the one to drive them. So we're gonna walk around, check and see what's going on with Universal, let you guys ask some questions. We got Mardi Gras. Don't forget, Mardi Gras season is starting very soon, starting here on February 4th all the way through April 16th. And as soon as that starts, we're gonna have a new tribute store opened up here. We're gonna have a nightly parade and lots of new food booths to try, so looking forward to that. And if you guys are interested in more information, let us know. And Samantha says you can go live from the float, but not backstage. That's what I was told. That's what I was told. I was hoping it was going to be the same this year. So, hey, we'll get you guys on a parade. How about that? That'll be a lot of fun. I can go ahead and put that on stream up. Good morning, Gabriel. How are you? So, I appreciate it, guys. I want to make sure that Susan and Liberty are perfectly fine to wait for me in the doctor's room for a bit as I finish things up. I don't want them to wait too long. So thank you, guys. I know that we've had a lot of medical issues and lots of other stuff that's really taken our attention away from just the business side. And I appreciate you guys being a little flexible and helping us out with that. So. That's what we do, Rob. Even if it's only for a short period of time, we want to bring you guys some things from the park and make sure that you can, go away from whatever you're dealing with and come have some fun with us. So, good morning, Melissa. Welcome in. So let's turn this camera around. Let's get into the park. Let's have some fun. Say hello to CM Nowhere Man. And we will see what we can find this morning. Turn our camera around. I tried to turn the camera around. Third time's a charm. There we go. And if you're joining us for the very first time this morning, I want you guys to know, we consider this to be a stream that is family friendly and for the family, whether it's your born family or the one you've adopted yourself, the one you've elected to be a part of. And we've got a ton of amazing people in here who are elected Ohana with our group here. So we ask that our chat stay family friendly so that everyone can enjoy it. We have kids who watch, we have schools who watch. We have school teachers who during their breaks will allow our stream to be up for their kids, and we want to make sure that everything we have coming out is something that is appropriate for all ears, big or small. And in mind, I've got 3 kids of my own, and they watch the streams, and I don't want anything to come out that I would have to be embarrassed or have to explain in a way that wouldn't be just right out explaining. So thank you guys for helping us to do that. And for all of our moderators who also help us when it comes to watching what's going on and our chat is taken care of. Moderators are awesome. Thank you so much for everybody who mods for our channel. Oh, my shoelace is untied. Joyful. All right. Jump down here for just a second. Let's get down low. How low can you go? Get ready for Mardi Gras. Woo! We've got a new structure up down the way. Some concerts coming in. Oh, like it's our buddies from the Mystery. I see Shaggy. I see Daphne. They are out this morning. You never know who's going to be here from the crew. Sometimes it's Velma, sometimes it's Daphne's. Sometimes Scooby's out and about. Oh, like, there's Homer. Wonder if he's got any donuts. I could go for a donut this morning. You know, when Homer gets donuts, they're huge. Welcome in, Theme Park Casual. Hopefully you guys are having as beautiful a sun as we're getting today. I don't know if you guys ever thought about it, but you know, we all are sharing the same sunshine today. Sometimes you guys might be seeing more of it or less than we are, but we're all under the same sun rays this morning. So Homer and Bart are heading out for the moment. Beautiful day to be in the park. So much excitement coming up here. You know, we get, oh look, we've got trolls up here, guys. Man, there's just so much character interaction that you can do. If you love meeting characters of your favorite movies and cartoons and things like that, there is no better place than to come over to Universal Orlando. It's so easy to meet these characters and have fun with them. Well, when I say fun with them, I'm maybe not Squidward. It's like more like a privilege to meet with Squidward. There go our trolls heading on out for today. Squidward and Patrick, the real Hollywood star. Over on the West Coast, a beautiful day, but kind of chilly. And we're going to be in our 80s today. So It's so bright, it's hard for me to see the comments. Oh, is Universal Orlando in the house? Good morning, guys. Looking forward to having some fun in the parks as usual. I kind of miss Earl, though. I think we all miss Earl. I saw a sign the other day, like a squirrel crossing sign. I was keeping my eyes out for Earl just in case he popped up. Universal says we better be heading to ET. We pretty much. Hey, it's a ride we can ride and get to share with you guys. And right now, it is the OG of Universal. Anybody else up for a ride on ET today? Place our bets whether or not ET recognizes my name today. I know, Cindy. I miss Earl. Gary was like, I'm definitely going to be riding Hagrid's and ET this weekend. Loser Dork Face says, yep, it's Chili Mundo in California today.
Yeah, I literally walked in this morning and I thought
That's not a stage, it's the new Transformer. All right, so let's take a quick look to share with you guys what we have here for our wait times. I can see Optimus right over here to my left. 90 minutes right now for Transformers The Ride. 30 minutes for Escape from Green Guys. That's a great wait time, honestly. 55 minutes for Fast and Furious. 25 for the race through New York with Jimmy Fallon. 15 minutes to get on the train to go over to Hogwarts Express to Hogsmeade. Remember, you've got to have your park-to-park ticket to get on that ride, and you're going to want to have that 2-day park-to-park or a park-to-park on any of your days so you can experience that attraction. If you are a Harry Potter fan, do not miss out on that. That's something we want to stress because the last thing you want to do is be in the park and realize you cannot jump on it immediately. So that's a great wait time for that. So as the screen turns back around, let's look at the rest of our wait times today. Good morning, Queen Honey Bear. How are you? Welcome to Universal. Sophia, happy Thursday. Welcome in, Ray Does Disney. Yeah, we got Rock the Universe over here happening. Getting ready for it, exactly. All right, 45 minutes for Minion Mayhem. 20 minutes for ET Adventure. Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket, 10 minutes, guys. It's an amazing time. 15 minutes for King and Kodos' Twirl and Hurl. And 10 minutes for Men in Black. Susan's favorite ride, the Simpsons ride, 15 minutes. These are pretty good wait times. So I think if you guys are up for it, let's go get on ET. Let's take a look at what our area looks back there as, of course, everything's shut down for our new family ride and adventure. We don't know about what it is just yet, but we'll keep you in the loop as soon as we find out about it. It's Thursday. I wonder what wonderful foods is over there in Cafe La Bamba today. So we're going to have to come over, maybe next week, we'll come over Universal on Tuesday and do a Taco Tuesday at Cafe La Bamba. Anybody interested? Good morning, Jeremy. Welcome in. Glad to have you in today, Sophia. Bienvenidos. Yes, Sam, it's in the 80s. Nice and warm. It's regular shorts weather, as it should be. Cindy's like, I love to see Seuss Land. We may have to come back over here soon and do some more extensive. This is our first look of the KidsZone area since the walls have come up. I see Doc Brown up there, guys. Good morning, Kitten Duo. Good to see you. Doc Brown is out. So many characters out today. There's Doc. Doc Brown is out. And I told you this was going to happen. And I'm glad it is. It's still sad, but I'm still happy about the fact many people, when they saw my Instagram reels about Donkey and Shrek and Fiona and the swamp meet closing down this past Sunday, they were worried that they wouldn't get to see Shrek at all. That was my thought, is that, you know, Shrek and Fiona are a lot more mobile. So they're out today, so that is really good. I wish I could stream it, Josh. But they won't let you take any loose items, any at all, on Rip Ride Rocket. Yeah, come on over, Cindy. We are infamously known for trying to convert all the 100% Disney fans to some Universal fans as well. It is a different experience, and our kids love it. So, great Scott! So Owen is resting. I wore him out yesterday, and we'll see if we can get him back in. He may or may not be joining us for tomorrow's stream. And if you guys are new with us, we do stream every single week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So if you're looking for some fun from the parks, come over here and join us. It's a party pineapple! Can I fit in here? Oh, this is tight. Meow. Meow. You guys want to go see, let's go see Gary. Where's Gary? There's Gary. Meow. Gary! Hi, Gary! Meow. Get down with it, party snail. This is always a fun little area. It's unusual for it not to be filled with people in there getting down. Now for 2023, we got a brand new special here in the store. Anything you purchase comes with a free receipt. It's pretty awesome. So I'll give you a tip. If you buy them two different things in 2 different transactions, you get 2 receipts. Yes, it's pretty cool. Leave at the Eugene Crab to find the best way to make deals in stores like that. Look, we've even got our KidsZone up there is wrapped up. I know, free things. It only costs you whatever you have to buy. Woo. Do, 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 do. Phenomena. So we've got a small little walkway now. People are taking pictures with the characters that are on the wall. Like, oh, bottleneck. Is he wearing only underpants? Captain Underpants! It's good to see both the good guys and the bad guys up on the wall now. The boss baby in your house. Look at that. It's finally good to see Donkey. I like that. He's smiling. He's a good looking donkey. I hope he comes back too. I miss him. I know it's only been a few days, but hope he comes back soon. All right, we're at a 20-minute wait right now for ET, unless of course you have Universal Express, and they're going right on in. While we're waiting, I'm going to connect to the free Wi-Fi that Universal provides. Oh, let's go on in, shall we?
And it's my pleasure to welcome
Right after
you
this.
to the ET adventure. But I'm afraid we don't have much time, so I'm going to cut right to the chase. ET needs your help. Now, we've just received an urgent message from ET's teacher, Botanicus, calling for ET to come home right away. You see, a big problem has developed 3 million light years away on ET's home world, the Green Planet. ET's friends are in danger because their planet is dying. Remember what ET's friends look like, because it's going to be up to you to help ET find them once we get him home. And there's not a moment to lose, because only ET's magic healing touch can save his friends and bring his planet back to health. ET must go home, and only you can help him. Ah, ET. Trouble. That's right, ET. So why don't you show these people how we're going to get you back to the Green Planet? You and ET will be making your 3 million light year journey on these bikes, but don't worry, you don't have to pedal. But you will need an interplanetary passport. So before you leave ET, tell your first name to one of our assistants, and they'll give you your pass. Sounds like ET's ready to go. So good luck, everyone. And remember, ET's counting on you, and so am I. It's up to you to save this planet so that you can visit us again.
All right. So, right before we got in here, we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew. So much, thank you so much, Emmeline, for the PayPal. Greatly appreciate that. Sent over a $10 PayPal. Says just because I like you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel and the community whenever you guys do that. Greatly appreciate that, Emmeline. I'm glad you could join us today, and I hope you enjoy riding ET with us here at Universal Orlando Resort. Good morning, Amy. Welcome in, Amy. How are you? Oh, I remember seeing ET in the theaters when I was a kid, a child. It was, you know, great movie back then. Good afternoon, Joseph. How are you? Steven says, I believe I read that ET can say about 20,000 different names. And strangely enough, I don't think one of them's Chris, so I don't know. We'll see if it happens today. Yes, we did not post the Instagram. It's going to go up hopefully this afternoon. I had a lot of you guys ask about the Figment Popcorn Bucket Instagram giveaway. I'll be working on that this afternoon. Last night I basically had some other things that took care of me, and then I just crashed. I think I fell asleep quite a few hours before I normally do. And then it ended up waking up in the middle of the night and not being able to go back to sleep. It was a rough night. Sophia's going in a week. You going to be here? Sweet, Sophia. If you have questions, let me know. Chris. Thank you. Have my passport. They will take this from me as I board the ride. So. Tammy says when I was in boot camp in Orlando, they had just opened up. There were only 4 rides, and E.T. was one of them. That's right. It's the only one still standing from the original. Stefan says E.T. was my first movie that I saw in theaters. Oh, the smell. Oh, I was terrified. I cried in that movie. I cried so hard as a kid. It was rough. Before? You stand by? This side? Okay. How are you doing today? Smoking keto. There's a bunny hiding in the forest? How I never found this bunny? Of course, it's dark in here for me. I can barely find the pathway. Does he have glowing red eyes? That would be helpful. Bunny! Have any of you guys seen a bunny? Wait, that's a different place. Sorry. That's another great classic. Can you imagine if they did a ride of the Never-Ending Story? Hello. Thank you. Just one. Thank you. Hello, hello. Thank you. We will put our bag on the bag. Yep. Yes, Ear to Ear Magic.
Oh, thank you.
Perfect. Everybody hold on tight. We're going to keep our screen down low so we don't disturb anybody else riding. So you guys hold your questions till the end. Guys, we're the only ones on the car. We're the only ones riding the bikes.
We've got some unauthorized people entering the base. Wait, they got E.T. They're getting away. Unit 3, cut them off.
Oh, it smells amazing in here.
Got him. At the bottom of the hill.
Whoa, watch it! Keep away! Look, they're flying!
All right, ET, let's go. Let's fly.
Home, home.
E.T. Go to Tikri. Hurry.
Dickly. Out.
Welcome home.
Orca.
Welcome home. You
Mad dog.
You have saved our planet. Come, celebrate with us.
All right, I'm the only one on the bike. Do you think they didn't say my name today? Watch out for the water!
Goodbye, friend. August, Kimberly, Raphael, Aaron, Dave, Dolores.
What?
Attention.
Ah,
Keep your hands and feet inside
that was
the
funny. That was funny. Hello. All right. Smells like AJ Gin in here. Shoop. There we go. Thank you. Here. That was hilarious. Okay, let me turn the screen back up so I can see you guys again. Oh, only one on the bikes. I took too long going through the queue. Nobody else was behind me. I got to ride on a bike by myself. And still, he said Dolores' name, but not mine. I love E.T. I cannot be mad at him, even if he never says my name. I figured today has got to be the day. I'm the only one on the bike, right? Got to be on there. So I don't know who Dolores is, but, you know, I hope you're having a great day here at Universal, Dolores. He didn't. He said everybody's name except mine, and I was the only one on. I'm like turning around, like, there's nobody else on the bikes. Why is he? I don't know. That was funny. Dolores. I don't even know a Dolores. Oh my gosh. Rachel says, I'm so amazed when it said my name. I have 6. I'm just going to start changing my name, Weirdo King. Good morning, by the way. Welcome in. I want to just change my name to whatever I get called on ET. For the rest of the stream, I'm just going to be that. How about that? So he's like, bye, friends. And then he said all these names, including Dolores. Which, by the way, did you know Dolores was the name of the elephant in the Donald Duck Chippendale short back in the 50s? He has an elephant, and Chippendale are stealing all of Dolores's peanuts. So I cannot help but think of an elephant every time I hear Dolores. Good morning, welcome in, Sydney. I can't win. I just can't win Lizard Orc Race. I can't. Like I said, I can't be mad. It's such a fun, cute, fun ride. And it smells amazing. Oh, do they have a magic candle in here? I bet if I look their ass, I bet they have a magic candle in here that makes the smell that's inside the ride. Here it is. I knew I'd find it if I looked for it. It's right here.
gente, olha isso.
Guys want to smell? The green planet. It's the fir trees that are the most appealing to me on the ride. When you're under the trees, oh, it's so heavily scented. Welcome in, Christine. Happy Universal Day. I'm gonna go by Dolores, Dolores, da 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 da, Dolores, Dolores today. Do do do. Oh, I hope not. Umbridge. Oh my gosh, she was like the worst character. If I had to create a top 5 of like worst characters, I think Dolores Umbridge deserves a spot or at least a consideration. I abhorred her in the books. She's like, she's the definition of the need for revolution of any establishment. A person in power who cares not for the people that she governs, and you can't do anything about it. Get a distaste in my mouth even thinking about Dolores Umbridge. Welcome in, Contessa. How are you doing? Good to see you, Heather. Happy Thursday. I tell you what, this wall is a wall, but guests are loving it because there's all kind of characters on the wall, and they're stopping to get pictures with the characters. Again, the last day of operation for the KidsZone for the areas back there, including Curious George, Five O's Playland, Woody Woodpecker's Nut House Coaster, the Dreams Works play area and dance area, and of course the Swamp Meet, where you can meet Shrek, Donkey, and Fiona. All closed after this past Sunday. This area will remain closed until the new area is made into a new ride. So we don't know what it is yet. Good morning, George. How you doing today? Oh, well, Josh, I hope that watching and hanging out with us for a little bit cheers you up some. Hope so. Emmeline says, is E.T. your favorite ride in Universal? I'd say it's the most, I can say, throwback kind of ride like that. But Susan's favorite ride is E.T. Alien Attack. Loves the competitive side of that ride. When you're, scoring against the kids and having fun like that, it's always a great time. My favorite ride is a toss-up. They're both in Islands of Adventure. And whenever somebody tells me I have to choose between the two, I really cannot. But that would be Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. And, of course, the Velocicoaster. Both amazing rides. Different thrills in different ways. And it really does matter what day of the week you're asking me. Umbridge was awful. She reminded me of some of the teachers I had in early school that I thought if they were allowed to make us write lines and cause scars on our hands, that they probably would have. It is strange, but I'm looking forward, like always, I'm always looking forward to see what's coming up next. And we'll have to keep our eyes and ears open from Universal. We just found out when, they closed down the Shrek 4D ride in January of 2022. We did not learn about what the new attraction was going to be until December. So it may be a while before we find out what's going to be happening there next. Anybody hungry? Awesome, Samantha. I think that there's a reason why it's still around, and I think hopefully that's it. It's just the classicness of it all. It's beautiful weather, Andy. Welcome in. Yes, Rachel, on the other side. Matter of fact, I can show you where it is right here, Rachel. If you go over to the other side, there's Bruce. Bruce is hanging up just behind Chez Alcatraz. You can barely see him on the other side of the docks from here. You can stick your head in his mouth, get a safe picture. It's right beside Richter's Burger and the candy company that's over there. What is it with giant turkey legs? Because I think the only time you can ever justify walking around with a gigantic bird leg and you can chomp down on it is at a theme park. If you did that anywhere else, it would just seem out of place. Can you imagine walking into like a McDonald's? Yeah, I'll have the turkey leg. Walk out and nom 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 on it for the next hour and a half. Take it back into the office. Can you imagine walking into a board meeting with that? Just, oh, don't mind me, guys. I'm just going to be having a little bit of turkey leg while you guys go over the next quarter numbers. Dylan Dean, welcome in. Good morning. Turkey leg. Michelle is over at Flame Tree Barbecue today. Having lunch. What you having for lunch today, Michelle? Welcome in, Bryson. How you doing on this Thursday? Did they ever have a backlot tour here? Well, this was the difference between Universal Studios Florida and Universal Studios Hollywood. They're a little different. I don't know. They do have backstage lots and sound stages that were used a lot. Matter of fact, keep in mind that there used to be the home of Nickelodeon Studios. But in a way, it's going to be an oversimplification, Mouse Ears and Beers, but think about the fact that Universal Studios Hollywood was first and foremost primarily a shooting stage to do movies and TV and things like that. And then it became into a theme park along with it. Here was always in its intended purpose primarily to be a theme park, but it's got its use to have things like sound stages for the Nickelodeon studios and even what they do now for HHN houses. Now, I used to take the backlot tour all the time and do the tram over at Universal Studios Hollywood when I worked in Burbank, and it was a lot of fun to do. You never know who was going to be filming that day. Welcome in, Anthony. How you doing? I did not, but I know he was at Epcot yesterday. Matter of fact, if you guys were watching our live stream yesterday, I ran into a fellow Travelmation travel agent, and we said hello. He was taking his son to Space 220. Later on, he posted a picture that he got to see Iger and Damaro and Vale inside Space 220. So that was like the perfect time to get a Space 220 reservation because they ran into all three of them. Thank you. Come again. Right up there.
Are there any M's?
Let me see.
Oh, thanks for asking, Mousers.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Lark lad. You know, why waste your time picking up 12 donuts and carrying them around when you really only need one big one, right? There you go, Lee. So crowds are going to get crazy during spring break. Lines will get really long. Now, I will tell you, it will make a big difference to get the Express Pass done. But keep in mind, even during spring break, they only allow so many Express Passes to be given out or purchased on any given day. It is very possible during certain times of spring break that they may sell out all those. So if you come in thinking you're going to buy one, they may say that they're already gone. They've already sold them. But those lines will be probably at their capacity as well. So what I'm saying is, yes, it's always going to be a better deal as far as your time management to have an express, especially if it's unlimited, so that you can ride every ride as many times as you want to. But get it early and be prepared for the fact that it may not be as fast as, say, some other days, because the more crowds there are, the more every line is going to be a little bit longer, but it will make a huge difference. If you're staying on property, of course, we always recommend stay in one of the 3 priority hotels. The premier hotels, that is Portofino Bay, Hard Rock, and the, well, I thought I could just open that up, but it's not coming. Royal Pacific, all 3 of those, if you stay there, everybody in your room reservation gets a complimentary express, unlimited express for use while you're in the parks. And it's good for the day you check in to the day you check out. So if you stay one night, you get 2 days of the unlimited express, which is a great deal, especially if you have like 4 people in your party. That's a lot of money for those express passes. So we always tell people if they're coming in and they're interested in the express passes, we always give them a quote for those hotels because sometimes it's cheaper to do that than it is to stay in one of the cheaper hotels and then add your express pass later. Welcome in, Cherry Pie. How are you? Ooh, donuts. Yeah, I remember they used to have the tram would take you by the Psycho House, and the very next thing was the set for How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which is no longer there, from what I've been told. During the pandemic, it was removed. There's King and Kudos' Twirl and Hurl. So think about that, Leanne. If you get the express pass for the 4 of you for one day, it's $800. So if you were to contact me and I were to quote you out a price for a hotel room, which was $500 for the night, you're like, $500, but I can get one for $300 and get one of the cheaper hotel rooms. Yeah, it costs you $200 more, but you're getting $800 worth of express passes complimentary. Plus, you're going to be closer and a much nicer hotel as well. Sometimes it makes sense just to say, you know what, we're going to stay in a nicer hotel and reap the benefits. So. Thank you, Karina. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. And hey, keep a lookout. We're going to have that post up later for our giveaway for the popcorn bucket. We'll probably either be tonight or first thing in the morning. We'll put the post up and we'll let it keep it open till Sunday. So everyone who follows us will get a chance to enter. Have a great one, Karina. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Jenny G. There are walls everywhere here lately. Now, they're not, crucial areas for the most part. It's not like there's something back there that we don't have access to that will lessen our experience. It makes you wonder what they're doing, what they're upgrading, what they're adding. We'll have to come back again next week and see what's going on. Welcome in, Pam. Disney Elisa, how does DAS work at Universal? Is it before arrival like Disney or when arriving? What you can do is you have to go to guest services to get it activated. And I believe once you have it activated, it's good for a period of time. Travis, I know Travis is in here, uses the DAS equivalent, Universal DAS equivalent. Look, we can see the other side of the wall here. But it just requires a quick stop over to guest services. In black. So cherry pie, I don't think we're actually going to be having a lunch today. And I apologize, guys. We are going to have a little bit shorter stream than normal. I have my lovely wife and beautiful daughter are in a doctor's appointment right now, and they will be finishing up their doctor's appointment, and any time after they're done, in between when I'm done, they're gonna have to sit and wait for me to come get them. And so we're gonna have a little bit shorter stream today, but I would not miss the opportunity to at least share with you guys some beautiful sights here from Universal. I expect I'm going to be back here again on Saturday, so we may have some more things that I can share here and there. I will not be streaming from our YouTube, but we may have some lives here and there from Instagram or TikTok just for funsies. But no lunch today. I got to go pick up some ladies, and I don't want them to have to wait too long. Doctor's appointments can be pretty rough as they are. It seems wrong to make them have to sit in that waiting room for too much longer after they're done. All right, you guys talking about the loaded potato jackets over here? I've never had one. I will be honest with you, I've never had one of the potato jackets. Oh, that's awesome, Rachel. You don't know how good that makes me feel out. That's just great. This is what I like to do. This is one of the reasons why we have the streams in the way we do. I mean, vlogging is one thing. Think about a vlog. If everything gets cut out, you take a 4-hour session that is really exhausting for most people. Like, I can't watch this guy for 4 hours. I barely listen to him for 4 minutes. But you can take a 4-hour stream and condense it into a 15-minute vlog. But then you don't get that, well, where did I go from here to there? How close am I to get to this ride? Can I even ride the Velocicoaster if I'm inside Universal Studios Florida? So for us, it's kind of an idea. As we walk around, we hope that you gotta get the sense of where things are. Like, for instance, as we go from Simpsons Land over to Men in Black, we're gonna make our way back over here. Now we're walking into the area where the Harry Potter is. If you've got a map, or if you can download the Universal app, which is what I would say you always need to make sure you have before you come here, follow along and kind of get your bearings. And that way, when you come to visit, you kind of already have that mapped out in your brain, and it takes away a little bit of the stress. You can spend more time looking around at all the details and not have your head stuck in the map. Because I don't know about you guys, my family, it was always one person was in charge of directing, right? One person was always in charge of putting the map up and telling everybody where they're going. So that was always me, and I never really got to enjoy looking around because I was too busy studying the map for everybody. So it's kind of cool to be able to have that bearing already. And since you guys asked about Bruce, we'll go check out Bruce over here as well. And to show you, one of these days we'll come over here and get one of these. We've got the jacket potato with beans and cheese, jacket potato with broccoli and cheese, a shepherd's pie jacket potato, and loaded jacket potato.
Okay, so it's essentially a jacket potato is a baked potato. You just use the cube like lemongrass and bring London into it. So from London.
Welcome in, Nuria. How are you today? Oh, is it? Oh, it's beautiful here today in the 80s. I appreciate that, Jeremy. There's sometimes when, you know, they don't do the same thing at the same time or do it in a certain way. And I hope you guys understand that many times I spend a lot of time away from my family to continue to have consistent streams. I mean, I even hung out with you guys on a stream live Christmas Day. So I hope that when there are some needs that have to be coming first from my family, that you guys would understand. So thank you. So on the express passes, there's, first of all, a couple of things. If you get an express pass, not everything is allowed to be used for an express pass. Certain things, like for instance, you cannot use an express pass on a Hagrid's or Velocicoaster. They're not set up for it. They don't have the lanes for it. And they are the most popular and the most recent rides. So there are no express passes for those. Second, there are two types of express passes. There's the regular express, and then there's the unlimited. The regular express is one in which you can ride any of the rides that allow the express. You can ride it one time per day. So if you have a regular express pass, if you come in and ride the Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket, once you scan your pass, it's sort of inside the system gets check marked to say that you've already ridden it. If you were to come back through a second time with your regular express pass and try to ride it a second time, they would tell you that it's already been used and no longer valid for that attraction. So once per ride per day. If you get the unlimited, unlimited means that if I just wanted to come in and ride Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket all day long, I could. I could scan it, ride it, scan it, ride it, scan it, ride it. Nobody cares. So regular, one entrance per ride per day on the available rides. Unlimited, you can ride as many times as you like. Welcome in, Isabel. How are you doing today? Are you feeling well? You doing good? We love it when you guys can come in and give us some updates on how things are going. So hope you're having an amazing Thursday. Good to see you, Isabel. Greg says it doesn't look too busy today. Not as bad. I mean, look, you can see Diagon Alley. Got plenty of space over here back in the backside. What am I having for dinner tonight? I don't even know if I want to have lunch today. Just one meal at a time. That's why I got all these reserves. Gabriel says Saturday, jacket potato it is. Would be a brand new thing I've never had here before. $13.99 for a hot dog. How you doing today, Sean? Woo, it was just time for the Dragon to Breathe Fire. I always wondered if you could hear it on the street side of Diagon Alley. The answer is no. So here's one tip I want to make sure you guys are aware of. How do I put this nicely? The dragon breathes fire randomly. You can never know when the dragon's going to breathe fire. He's just whenever he feels like it. Did that come across right? But I can pretty much take you guys up and within about 30 seconds let you know when he's going to get a little breath of fire. The other thing what most people don't know is when they're standing out there, they're just waiting randomly. If he breathes fire, give it about 10 minutes. You're going to get some more fire. But people always, see that right there? That is the bottom side of a subway. The subway system that goes through there. Train. The subway train, when it goes through, makes a rumbling sound. And almost always when people hear that sound, they anticipate that it's going to be the dragon breathing fire. So if you kind of learn the difference between the and the shh of the gas about to come out to make the fire happen, you won't have a false start, so to speak. So two different sounds, and there it is right there. That's the sound I was just telling you guys about. That's the subway. It'll be another 5 minutes before a dragon breathes fire. Welcome in, D-Lo. How you doing today? Welcome in, Paula. So it's great to see Universal today. We booked a night on Royal Pacific to get 2 days unlimited express pass, and there you go. Every night, it's good for an express for the day you check in until the day you check out. So if you stay for 3 nights, you get 4 nights of unlimited express pass, which if you paid for each day, could be costly. $800 per person for the entire length of your stay. Not a bad deal when you think about the fact that you're getting a very nice hotel in Royal Pacific. Great place to stay. You can take your boat over. You can do a quick walk, which we prefer to do. And they have a great sushi place there as well. And you can go over to Tuk Tuk. Tuk Tuk is their grab and go section. If you go to Tuk Tuk over in the grab and go, they have this like Hawaiian pineapple like pretzel. It's really good tasting, but here's the thing, here's the secret. When you go to buy it, ask them if they'll heat it up for you. They'll take and put it into a little bit of an oven, make it nice, warm, and toasty. Good stuff. All that there at Royal Pacific. So, hope you guys enjoy it. Skipper Bob's favorite place to eat at Universal. Can I say, does it just have to be inside the parks or can it be out? Because there's a lot of great places that I like to eat. Inside the parks, if it's just inside the parks, I like, if it's just a quick service like thing, I like the Today Cafe because it has such a great variety and it's like a deli-like atmosphere. Great salads and stuff like that. And every once in a while I do eat a salad. I know I don't look like it, but I do. But if it's a sit down, I like Finnegan's. I like Finnegan's inside Universal Studios Florida. But if we're including City Walk, Toothsome Chocolate Emporium and Savory Feast Kitchen. Great theming. It's got that steampunk look to it. Maybe you'll be able to check out the characters as they go through, the owners and proprietors. And of course, they have the crazy milkshakes that you can take out with you as well with the souvenir cup. So I don't know. Inside the parks, Finnegan's today, you know, like those. Don't forget the crepes though. Man, there's so many great places. It'd be hard for me to choose. The crepes, Central Park Crepes over there, right across from Mel's Diner. Great, great, great. All right, so guys, we are at 2 minutes before fire. So I'm going to take you guys over and let's go see our dragon. So welcome in, guys. Good morning. You guys are having a great Thursday so far. And if you're new to the channel, hi, my name's Chris. This is our magic crew. Meet somebody in the chat. We want everyone to feel safe though, so no personal information, no phone numbers. You don't even have to put your town in. Most times we just ask you to tell us what state you're from. But jump on in there and meet a friend or two. All right, we're at 1 minute and counting. Oh, love it, D-Lo. Glad you can hang out with us now. Travis says on most rides for the DAS, it's less than 30 minutes, or, 30 minutes or less, which is not bad. And thank you guys for the thumbs up today. Take a couple of seconds if you can, if you haven't done so already. Hit that little finger icon there. Well, and in 2025, when we get Epic Universe, we're going to have all kinds of new food to try out as well. I know they just got their toothsome. I hope it's as good as it is here. All right, let's see if he's on time today. All right, set your stopwatch. 10 minutes later, let's see what happens. No, wait a minute. I saw Allison pop in there. Allison! Happy Thursday! Good to see you today. How has your week been so far? 30 minutes right now for Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. Great wait time. It's a fun ride. If you're a Harry Potter fan, even if you don't ride it, you're going to want to go through the queue just to see the bank inside. 30 minutes for regular standby. Universal Express gets you on in no time. Welcome in, Prime Mover. Well, I can say this, Prime Mover. If anybody does watch a streamer that's not friendly, stop watching them. Honestly, parks are meant to be a fun place for everyone to come and enjoy themselves and have a good time. If you got somebody who's not courteous to everyone and polite to other people, then nah, they just shouldn't be streaming. It's always much, much cooler in there. Also, let's see, it's gonna, I always regret it, but we'll go down Nocturne Alley. Welcome in, DVC Kev. We're heading to Nocturne Alley. You know, that's a good question. When you open up a whole nother gate, it's going to make a big difference as far as how things go. Look how dark it is in here, guys. It's very possible. Right now, Universal still counts Volcano Bay as a third gate. It's considered to be a park, just like any other park. In my mindset, and this is just how I am, I still consider Volcano Bay to be a water park. And I'm curious to see whether or not they'll, I wouldn't be surprised that they start changing their passes to be either a 3-park pass, and you can do an add-on. You can do an add-on with the water park. I don't know if they'll continue to offer something lower than all the parks. So, welcome in, Vicky. Good to see you. Hey, D. How are you guys doing tonight? Stephanie, good afternoon. Welcome in. Exactly. You know what? If someone is not respectful of you or respectful of other guests in the parks, then don't give them any jet fuel, as I say. Don't encourage them. There's too much positivity out there to deal with someone who's mean and disrespectful to others. Exactly, Rob. That's kind of the mindset. You count each water park as a gate, but here's the thing with Disney right now is we only have one of those water parks open. It's a little bit different. Good afternoon, Kenneth. Good to see you, Wendy. I always have the hardest time. I just think it has something to do with my eyes. All right, Dragon in 4 minutes. All these poor people that have their cameras up the entire time, they're gonna get their arms tired. And then they hear the subway station and they get all excited. All right, here's a little secret tip. You guys ready? It's not a very big tip, but it works. See how busy it is right here? Straight, crazy, crazy busy. This over here goes to the exact same place. And look at all the elbow room. La 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 la. It's the night bus. Tickets to the night bus. Take you anywhere but underwater. Here's another crazy tip that may or may not be for anyone, but I'll throw it out there. If you guys are coming for Harry Potter, you love Harry Potter, if you're not using the Express Pass system, this is what I would recommend. If you have a 2-park pass, I know it seems, counterintuitive, but if you have a 2-park pass and you love Harry Potter, consider riding the Hogwarts Express first thing in the morning, even if you have to turn right back around and ride it right back. Because before lunch and early in the morning, right now it's about a 15-minute wait. sometimes on days after lunch, and as people start doing the park hopping part, if you don't have an express pass, you'll suddenly find yourself looking at an hour or more to get on the Hogwarts Express. So if that's on your priority list to do Hogwarts Express, do it first thing in the morning while the lines are low. Welcome in, A. Traeger. Thank you, D-Lo. Always a pleasure to have you guys in. Anytime you want to pop in here, any weekday, we're here. The after hours parties. If it's called after hours, it's for anyone who wants to buy a ticket. If it's DVC only, it's called Moonlight Magic. And so you just look at the names. If it's after hours, anyone can buy a ticket. If it's Moonlight Magic, it's only for DVC members. Give me your heart, maybe you let's forget about it. I'm looking at some of the lanyards here. A lot less capacity, yes, and they always close early. A water park is generally never going to be open past 5 p.m. So, you know, plan accordingly with that. If you've got a pass or tickets that allow you to go to more than one place at a time, then you can start your day off at a water park and get back to the hotel, rest for a bit, and come back in and spend the rest of your evening in a park. But yeah, water parks generally don't stay open at night. Matter of fact, especially even over at Disney, if they ever have an event that allows you to go into Typhoon Lagoon or Blizzard Beach at nighttime, you want to do it for the sole fact of, I want to be there at night. I never get to be there at nighttime. Being in the wave pools at night is a lot of fun. The slides, just a different experience. Is today National Popcorn Day? I did not know that, Julie. I knew yesterday was National Winnie the Pooh Day. Well, if it's Popcorn Day, I guess I'm going to have to make sure I put my giveaway for the Figment Popcorn Bucket up today. Thanks to Jeff Davis, we have a popcorn bucket to give away. How you doing, Darren? As someone who has never read a Harry Potter book or seen a movie, would I still get and like this area? It wouldn't hit the same way. For instance, there's windows that have things in them that you wouldn't know the backstory of them. You would still think it's cool to look at, but like for instance, to be very specific, there is a Monster Book of Monsters. Anyone who's read the books or seen the movies knows what the Monster Book of Monsters is, the story behind it, kind of what it does and how it happens and all that, and the plot line. Well, in one of the displays in the stores, the Monster Book of Monsters is there for you to see. It's in a cage, and there's another place you can see it that you can actually get up close to it and see it. And so you can still enjoy it. You can still look at it and go, that's kind of cool. That's, you know, fun to look at. But it wouldn't register the same way. Now, if you were to walk into a alleyway with a giant dragon on top of one of the buildings shooting fire, people walking around in robes and pulling out their wands, if that doesn't intrigue you, even if you don't know the story, then I don't. There might not be anything I can help you with. Jalen, welcome in. Good to have you. Good to see you, Don. Rope Theme Park Junkie. Going to be down in 3 weeks, staying at Cabana Bay for the first time. Now, let me ask this question, Broke Theme Park Junkie. Are you guys going to Volcano Bay at any time? Because if you are going to be going to Volcano Bay, one of the coolest things about staying at Cabana Bay is they have their own separate entrance. See, this always happens. There's nobody here when I get up here to see Bruce, and now there's like a whole line. If you stay at Cabana Bay and you have a ticket to go to the parks for the water park Volcano Bay, there has its own separate entrance. You can walk from the hotel directly into security and into the water parks. Pretty sweet. Also has its own lazy river. So now, one thing to keep up with you guys, just to let you guys know, I'll have to sit there and pull up the exact dates, but Double check at Broke Theme Park Junkie. They are going to be doing some renovations at Cabana Bay here in the first quarter of this year. One part, the main pool will be closed down for renovations. The Lazy River will stay open, and then sometime I believe in February or March they're going to flip that, and Lazy River is going to be in the renovations, and the main pool will be open. So check your dates and see if there's any information you can find out. Check your travel agent to see if they can tell you which one that is, so that you don't get disappointed or upset. You show up and you don't have a pool at the hotel. So. We want to go to the water park. Depends on the weather. Have yet to go to Volcano Bay. Really great park. So much fun. Good food there. Make sure you get the fusion ice cream if you do. It looks pretty. It tastes pretty sweet. Hey, maybe between now and then we'll take you guys back over to Volcano Bay and do another walkthrough and show you guys what they have. You guys want me to tempt you with some fudge and treats? Tempt myself as well. Oh, look, she's so cute and fluffy. All right, if you are prone to temptations to sweets, I want to take yourself a break. Bailey says it almost feels weird not seeing Owen with you. He will take that as a honest compliment. Yes, Lee Walker. If you're going to be going to the water parks, that to me is a huge perk. Love it. Good morning, FM Ever After. How are you guys doing? Recuperating. Well, I hope. Salted caramel fudge. That's often Florida feeling. Well, as always, I want you guys to realize it's not just about you watching me ride rides, because, well, it's not the way this works. We are here to provide information, to show you the experience, to let you guys experience the parks away from reality if you just need that. But if you have questions, feel free to ask. Because the last thing we want you guys to do is get here to Universal and stress yourself out or miss out on an experience because you weren't aware of it. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. We're only 10 away from 400 today. Now, if you're just popping in here today, just to let you guys know, we are going to do a little bit shorter stream than normal. I have to go pick up Susan and Liberty from a doctor's appointment this morning, and I don't want them to have to wait for me to stream too much longer. They're already being quite nice for letting me to still do this without having to cancel today's stream. So we're going to be on for like another half hour, just about enough time to get around to the front part of the park. So. And we'll be back again here very soon. We'll be back here again next week because we stream every single Monday through Friday. So we'll be back.
The one that's like all the way towards the front, of course, on that side.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, your left. That one, yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
See, I would go with this one. I would go with that one, Gabriel. So cookies and cream. Got the minion apple too. Janine, we've already started having a lot of our travel clients ask us about that. We've already getting ready to start our wait list, in which we can have our list to go down and start working on as soon as that opens up. Generally, we find it happens sometime around early summer. June or July is when it usually opens up. I think last year it was July. But I think we're going to start opening up a sort of a wait list for those who know they're going to be wanting to come in 2024. And that way we can kind of get their information, have it ready to go. And then when we know that the reservations will open up, we can go ahead and start grabbing them for them immediately. So I'm expecting about early summer. And anytime you guys have questions or need some help on that, here's our email address, guys. So reach out and let us know. Double chocolate. Look, it's Butterfingers in 3D. Woo. What's that? You were just pushing the Butterfingers forward, so I'm like, it's in 3D. They're coming right at you. Rice Krispie treats. And any birthdays today? We got a birthday Krispie treat too. Birthdays! Alright, is anybody drooling now? Any drool? Welcome in, Randy! Welcome in, EXB626. Aloha! Alright, I'm gonna see if I can stand up without knocking anybody down on my backpack. Big old gigantic sugar cookie. Can't beat it. And for those who are looking for something with a little more protein, we also have crickets. We got sour cream and onion. We have amber, grubs, salt and vinegar crickets. Pure protein. Even have cricket pops. $3 each. You can have your own little cricket lollipop. Oh, the Minions candy apples are $12. Welcome in, Casey Riker. Which one would you want, Joseph? You want the sour cream and onion crickets? The salt and vinegar crickets? See, this is how they get you nowadays. They give you this really cool sipper, but here's the marketing trick. It's got a hole in it, so you get less. It's got a hole in it. Oh, they're real, all right. They're 100% real on this. Yep. And thank you guys again for hitting that thumbs up for us today. Always helping with the YouTube analytics. Appreciate it, guys. And the pigeons they have in the New York area, they're just so realistic. I'm like, man, they look like real pigeons. Like, would you think those are not animatronic pigeons? I mean, crazy. So realistic. Welcome in, Disney Mom 22. Good morning, good morning. Is it still morning? No, it's not morning. When did it get to be afternoon? I'll tell you what, time's flying by today. I'm still saying good morning in my mindset. Keep your eye on the pigeons. Realistic New York pigeons. Get yourself a quick drink. You can always come over here and grab yourself something over here, an ice, as well as adult beverages and even fresh cut fruit. How you doing today? Oh, I can smell the pizza inside. Louise! Got a walk up too if you want to grab yourself some gelato or pizza nuts or something like that, or a jumbo slice of pizza. Take you guys through the arcade. Eda Jezebel, good afternoon. I keep thinking it's morning still. Good afternoon, welcome in. That's true. You think that's all big and good. Animatronic shaman, nothing. Because they fly around. Did they pick up all the crumbs left over by people? Nope. Amazing. I already skipped dinner one time. Where were we? We were at Hollywood Studios earlier this week. And because I was not home for dinner, when I came home, I ended up working some more and then going to sleep. Never had dinner on Tuesday night. That happens. I know, we're the flaming hot crickets. We're the Cheetos crickets. You know, they're covered with the little cheese. You gotta lick your fingers off when you're done eating them. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that one, Gift. You just wash that one right off. You know, that's what they told me. I had a brand new shirt sometime last year, and I walked into Animal Kingdom and was in the aviary, and I got pooped on. Pooped. First day wearing the shirt. They're like, that's good luck. And I'm like, I'm not sure how that works out. You'll keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. All right, and we made our way over to the Revenge of the Mummy, just recently refurbished. Reopened. Last time we came through, they still had the technical rehearsal sign open. 25-minute wait time right now, posted outside. Fun ride. Watch out for these guys. It feels so weird to be out here and not see the Christmas tree. They have more walls up. All of these walls going up are basically to prepare for the new food areas that is coming up for Mardi Gras. Next events coming up will be Rock the Universe at the end of the month. A weekend long of a Christian music artist. 2 nights spread across so many stages. And then starting February 4th, going all the way through April 16th, will be their Mardi Gras season. We'll have a nightly parade, Mardi Gras parade with carnival type outfits and international food booths all over the park. So you can see they're starting to get some of that up already. Ciao! Welcome in, Roma Food. How are you? Yeah, you guys need to get back on the Mummy. It took us too long for us to ride it as well. We have 2 people watching from Italy today. Glad and welcome to have you guys in. Race Through New York, starring Jimmy Fallon, is a ride very similar to the Minions ride, which is just down the way on it, honestly. You sit in a seat, large screen, and You go for a wild ride. This is basically what the seats look like. You're in a amphitheater-like scenario. The seats do move. Remember, if that's something that you would not do well with major movement, being shaken or rattled or vibrated back and forth, you can ask to be seated in one of the seats that does not have that motion. Everybody watches the same large screen, and you get a little bit of a ride through New York. It goes a little crazy, though. You might not stay in New York for very long. We're in Wilma Food. If you've never been out, you can always come and hang out with us. We take you to the parks, ride some rides, check out some stuff, and if you ever do get a chance to come and visit, you can say, well, I know exactly where everything is. I've been there. Cherry Pie, what do I have to do what you're doing? Well, you need to be prepared to always be on the go. You need to be knowledgeable about the parks so that you can share it and tell everybody good information. Here's the other thing, and I think people don't realize this. You don't just come into the parks and walk out with a bunch of money. It doesn't work that way. And I think there are a lot of people who think that if they just go to the parks and take pictures of themselves looking pretty wearing a pair of mouse ears, that somehow it's just going to all come to them and they're going to be living the good life. And Susan and I have been working and doing stuff with ear-to-ear magic for 7 years. And it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. And you don't always pay the bills that way. And I think that's the biggest piece of advice I can say, is that be prepared to have something to supplement your income, because there's not a lot of money in this. But there's a lot of enjoyment, though. Susan has called this a labor of love for many years on, because we love doing this. We love the interactions. We love the relationships we get to have and meet people from all over the world. So you gotta love it. If you don't truly deep down love this, if you don't, you will burn out quickly. At about the 575th time of riding the Pirates ride, you're like, well, why am I doing this? Oh, it's got an amazing queue, Rob. On the way you get caught on as well. All right, next somewhere. If you had one day in a park at Disney and only one day to do it, which park would you choose? See, that all depends on what's going on at the time. What does that mean? If it is a day like the Festival of the Arts is up and running, and let's just say my favorite Disney Broadway star is performing on the stage that night, I may choose to do Epcot for the food and for the performances later that day. If it is 4th of July and I want to see the largest fireworks display you can find in the state area, then I'd go to Magic Kingdom. But I think for me, it would probably always be, I'm figuring out whether or not it's going to be Magic Kingdom or Epcot for my first priority. So, I hope you enjoy that, Rome. As far as I'm concerned, you guys are hanging out here with me. I try to read every single comment, which slows me down a bit. It requires a lot of multitasking and tripping over yourselves and stuff like that. And I don't get to every single one of them. So if I ever miss your comments, it's not personal. I just can't read them all, I guess, sometimes. See, Casey Riker Rider says go to Epcot and Magic Kingdom. You know, best of both, right? Love all these Epcot Terrans. All right, before we close out, let's go check out our merchandise real quick. Now, we'll be back here again next week. I'll have the schedule up hopefully by Sunday. It just depends on, when I can get a few hours set aside to schedule and get it all ready to go. But if you guys are joining us here for the first time today, we don't want you guys to walk away with not being able to find us later. So make sure you hit that subscribe button today. Also, there's a little bell notification icon. If you click the bell, and you have YouTube open, anytime we go live, that notification should tell you that Everyday Magic is live and you want to go check them out. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, and for those who are already subscribed, hit the bell. And we'll be back here again next week. And pretty soon we're going to be back for some Mardi Gras fun. I think I need to go ahead and schedule our Mardi Gras parade. We'll be back here that first night. We'll be here for the first Mardi Gras parade. We have to. Ooh, soup. I'm all about the soup lately. Look at that soup bowl. It's more like a cappuccino bowl, I think. I could soup it up. I need a bigger spoon though. $19.99. Excuse me, I ordered the large cappuccino. Hello. I am not, Heather. I am not at all. I'm actually extremely parched. It'll be my first on my list when I get out of here today. I will go pick up Susan and Liberty and get them a late lunch and see how they're doing. Hopefully they had a great doctor's appointment today. I appreciate it, Rachel. Thank you guys for giving me some of your time. I know some of you are working hard and watching in the background. And some people can't stay on for very long, but I hope just hanging out in the parks for a few moments gives you a little bit of a mental break from all that's going on in your life that might be bringing you down. We all have our days, we all have our things in the background that happen that you don't always get to share. I mean, there's things happening in our personal lives that we don't share with you guys because, you know, it's not meant to be about us. It's meant to be about the parks and getting away and providing a little bit of happiness for those who enjoy being in the parks. So I hope you guys can come in like we do and kind of enjoy it. Yeah, good soup. Good soup. Oh, thank you, Lee Walker. Appreciate it. Ray does Disney. Only can choose one park. It's going to be Epcot. Jill's like, Magic Kingdom. Jeff says, I ended up getting the spicy Superman Kanto yesterday. It was spicy hot. Did you enjoy it, though? That's the thing. It's just, for me, it has all the ingredients for me to like it. But, you know, if something has to be spicy hot, it has to have some sort of flavor or enjoyment to back it up. It can't just be hot for the sake of being hot. And, I don't know, I just did not enjoy it, which is unusual. Oh, look, new dinosaurs. Well, see, that's the thing. If you haven't done something, it's hard to say not to go and enjoy it and check it out. Always love some cool merchandise. I can't buy much, can't do it all, but there's always something cool to check out. Put it on your wish list. You never know what you can find. Thank you, Greg. Well, we enjoy you being on here. I want to take you guys out to the globe before we sign off for today. And so, yeah, it's someone just says we've always considered Hollywood Studios to be sort of a half park day. I will say this though, it's nice to be able to see Fantasmic again. It should come with a free chaser. All right. Take you guys out to the Universal Globe. That's so cool, Jeremy. I know they announced the cast member previews. I know she's going to enjoy that. Hey, nothing like a good old perfectly cooked ribeye to end the night on. Quack, 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 quack. Elliot. We'll have some more information and more fun to share with everybody tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be, thanks Fred. Tomorrow we're going to be over in Animal Kingdom to finish out our week, which is always kind of fun because I don't know about you guys. I know Animal Kingdom always gets the short end of the stick, but I love hanging out in that park with you guys. There's so much to do and look at. So that channel, that stream is already up on the channel. We'd love if you guys are part of the community and expect to be there tomorrow. Go ahead and find it and give it a thumbs up now. And the more thumbs up we get, the more it is that YouTube shares our streams out. We find some new people to join us today. And we hope that if you've joined us today for the first time, that you found that this to be a safe and great place to hang out with the Magic Crew. So guys, as always, two things we like to leave you with that are important. First of all, if you're looking to travel in 2023 or 2024, we would love for you guys to give us a chance to be your Travelmation travel agent. Susan and I are independently contracted with Travelmation. They are premier partners for travel for both Disney and Universal, and they are diamond level earmarked with Disney destinations. So it is a great base and a company to work with and be supported with. We've got the resources, we have the people to back it up, and we have the great relationship working with Disney with them when we need to. Escalation can happen and good things happen when that does. So send us an email today, chrisedwards@travelmation.net, susanedwards@travelmation.net. Let us know how we can help you get the Universal and to have a great time, to Disney Cruise Line, to Royal Caribbean, and beaches, and anything you could think of as far as travel. Send us out an email, let us know how we can help you quote it, and see if we can help you have a less stressed vacation the next time you get out and go out there. So, and then second, guys, which is also very important, we want you guys to know that the whole purpose of us having a family-friendly stream and to have a stream that is less than normally hectic is that you guys can have a place to feel like you can take a break from things. And I hope that you guys enjoy being into the streams for that reason. We don't want you to do this though. We don't want you to leave the streams and go right back into the craziness that life can be. We want you to help us to extend the magic that is what we do and experience in streams by going out and finding other people to share experiences with. If you've had a laugh here today, if you can find somebody else to have a laugh with, if you've had a good outlook, a good positive experience, that somehow when this stream is over, you'll carry it out into the world and be the sunshine, like the sunshine we have here, be the sunshine that somebody else is doing. I greatly appreciate it. So for today, guys, we're gonna head on out. We gotta go take care of some other things with the family, but tomorrow we'll be back at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Thank you guys so much for all that you guys do to support us on our channel, to make it possible to have these daily streams. And I hope that you guys have an amazing and wonderful magical afternoon. We'll see you guys again soon, and we'll see you in the parks. Bye, everybody. See you real soon.